Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Custard experience, and welcome back to Autonauts. This episode is going to be slightly different to my previous ones. This episode is going to be all about coconuts. That's right, I've been threatening to do the research that requires a coconut, and I'm finally going to get to do it. So what do we need to do a coconut? We need to go look at the knowledge base and see that a coconut requires a crude plant breeding station, 8 tree seeds, and 8 bulrush seeds. It makes a coconut, it just plop into a chest. So I already have a crude plant breeding station. Oh, the one other thing, bulrush seeds. I don't have bulrush seeds. Where do you get bulrush seeds from? You use a crude blade or a scythe, you chop a bulrush, and pops out a bulrush seed. Or, in actual fact, it pops out 1 to 2 bulrush seeds. And it also gives you bulrush stems, which you can use later on for something else. But you need to plant bulrush seeds in swamp. So this area over here next to the base, that is a current good source of swamp and bulrushes, so that's where I will do the Bulrush Farm. So first off, let me grab a sign so that I can say the Yerby Bulrush Farm, and it functions pretty much the same as most other things. When you chop the bulrush, it will drop the things in all the squares around that bulrush. I need to make the sign area slightly bigger than where the swamp is, and I will put it over there. Then I need to, the seeds get stored in a silo. I have, okay, I've got one silo. Yeah, let me put it there, and I'll queue up a couple of more silos. Just make lots. And I'm gonna, I need to find another storage spot for the stems. Yeah, let's just put it over there, and I'll queue up some more of these. Okay, so you may think, there's not a lot of swamp here. That's fine. Near the end of the episode, I will show you how to create swamp so that we can increase the size of our bulrush farm. First things first though, we will need a Bulrush-Scyther. He's going to simply on repeat scythe any bulrushes in this area forever. So that's a fairly simple, but now that he's got a scythe, I can left click on this, on the bulrush, and he will chop it. Yes, thank you. So do that if your hands are empty. Just do that until your hands, well, just forever, please. And thank you. Then I need a bulrush seed. It's one of these. It's the fetch plant store ones, which will be very similar to the weeds. Because I want him to prioritize planting new bulrush seeds before storing them. So let's see, find nearest. Let me just put that in my backpack. Find a seed. So that will replace that. Please find a seed in this area. And find swamp. right click, there we go. So instead of finding a hole, find swamp please. And find swamp in that area, sure. Then, if your hands are still not, hang on, until your hands are empty. So if there's no swamp to plant anything in, and you still have things in your hand, then please go and empty your hands in that silo. Done. Okay, so I've got to wait for this guy, and he will not just plant bulrush seeds everywhere. And between the two of them, they will fill all the swamp in this area with bulrushes, and then eventually fill up the silo with seeds once all the swamp is done. The next guy we need is, we just need to take care of the bulrush stems, and that will be an easy one. Find that. If your hands are empty, fine, and then otherwise, if your hands are not empty, just go and drop stems in there until your hands are full forever. Now, you could change this to be an escape clause over here, that if, or not necessarily an escape clause really, I mean you could put an if in here, if that's if the storage is not full, then add stems in the storage. Otherwise, go and toss the stems in the big giant head, or place one close by. And I might do that at some other stage in this series, but for this video, I'm not going to do that. We just forever fetch stems and place it in here. And that's it. This is a bulrush farm. You have a guy that chops the bulrushes down. You've got a guy that fetches the seeds and plants them and stores them if there's nothing more to plant. And you've got a guy that picking up the stems and storing them. That's a farm. Now, let's give it a... There we go. So now we wait for the bulrushes to grow, and that cycle continues. Now we finally have everything we need to be able to start a coconut farm. The coconut farm is... where is it? There we go. You need a crude plant breeding station, and I'm gonna put it halfway between the tree seeds and the bulrush seeds, so sure, it looks like those guys will benefit from a bit of road there, so why not? Then I'm gonna need okay, let's choose coconut. Sure, you're a coconut crafter. What is interesting is I can do this all with a single bot in a single cycle by giving this Mark II bot a power upgrade. So let me fetch the power upgrade for him and call him over. Give me his power upgrade, and then it's just as simple as fetching 8 tree seeds. I'm gonna fetch 4, but I will do that 8 times, please. Well, I will ask the bot to do that 8 times. I will do that, and please do that until your hands are empty. And then, ooh, okay. Let me quickly grab some more tree seeds from over here so that I can show the bot how to store the coconut once he's done. And I'll have to quickly rush and pick up one of these. Run. Gotcha. Okay. Then I can show Mr. Coconut Crafter how to fetch a bulrush seed 8 times and go and drop that off there until his ends are empty. Now I need to I'm going to have to okay, I'm gonna have to wait quickly to find to get some coconut seeds off the farm over here, so just one moment please. Okay, I went to go steal some bulrush seeds. I've got 3 in my hand and there's 5 in the crude plant breeding station. This program is already done so that he can, it's up to this point. So now I just need to show this bot how to store a coconut, and I'm going to need some of these, and that's that. So this is how you pick up a coconut, that's how you put a coconut in the box. And because I like to do that, which allows multiple bots to kind of work on the same thing, do that forever please. You will get stuck on this loop if the storage is full, so that's perfect. Now that is done. I've got coconut crafting, I've got bulrush crafting perfectly done. This will take a while to get going. It will take a while for me to get more than one coconut because there's a lot of empty swamp over here. When you chop the bulrush, it empties that square, so you have to plant a new seed in there. And because the bulrushes only drop between 1 and 2 seeds, that takes a while. So that's fine, and here's some bonus content. We can create swamp to increase the size of our bulrush farm, and maybe add more bots to do the chopping and the picking up, etc. So I'm going to have a temporary swamp creator, which is going to be similar to the water carrier, where he's going to run around with buckets in his hands and in his backpack. But what he's going to do is he's going to, instead of fetching water, he's going to fetch sand from here. Wait, what did I do? I don't have a bucket, so I can't show you what to do. Well, I suppose I can kind of, but I need a bucket. There was a bucket here somewhere. There it is. I'll grab a bucket from random spot on the base, and then I will go and fetch some sand. And the trick to making swamp is simply, for each freshwater square, if you add 3 lots of sand into a freshwater square, you get swamp. So what I'll do is my swamp creator, instead of he's gonna fetch his buckets, then he's gonna fill all of his buckets with sand, and then instead of dropping off, what he's gonna do, he's gonna find, just right click over there to dump sand in that little spot over there. That will Oh, and there's the one thing I want to do is this is going to be a manual. I'm going to want to fill the whole fresh water there with sand. I'm going to make it that size. Sure. That area. Find any fresh water in there. Dump the sand in there. Off you go. So now we're creating a swamp. So as the swamp gets created, my seed planting bot will start planting seeds in that swamp, and we will have the Bulrush farm just grow a little bit quicker. I see that we have 3 coconuts at the moment, so that's awesome. And now that I've got that, let me put the bucket down. I can finally grab a coconut, come to my research, choose the coconut research. I can't even remember what that gives me. New animals. Sure. Dump it in there, and in a few seconds, seeing that I'm on the tier 4 1k WoW section of the game, this is not going to take very long before this research is done, and I'll have new animals. But there we go. That's it. So you may be thinking to yourself, wow, Newt, that feels like a total waste of resources and a waste of time. 8 bulrush seeds and 8 tree seeds just to make a coconut. And you may also be asking yourself, gee, don't coconuts grow on trees? And you'll be right. So the extra bonus content that I will show you is the other way to make a coconut. And now that I've made coconuts this way, I'm going to stop making coconuts this way, and I'll just wait for him to do one more, and do coconuts in the other way. So in actual fact, I'm going to let this guy carry on, and while we prep for the other way, he can carry on doing that. So I'm just going to move this closer to him for now, and because I want to use this little area over here. So the other way to make coconuts is, well, gee, you use the tree that a coconut grows on, which is a palm tree. So I'm going to create a small little forest over here for a palm tree, for palm trees. How do I do that? There. So there will be a palm tree forest, and this will work pretty much as well. No, it actually won't work the same as a normal forest, because I'm not going to cut down the trees. What the plan is, let me fetch. I'm going to take 2 of these smaller signs. You get a coconut when you bash a palm tree with a mallet, and that's it. that's how you get a coconut, which is way easier. I suppose it's more a palm tree forest, and it will be a palm tree forest inner outer. Let's see, outer first. So that will be just the outer area, and that can be there, and then I'll create an inner, and I'll have a Holedigger, and I'll have a planter, and I'll have a basher, and a the last thing. Oh, that's right, the coconut collector. So it will be a palm tree forest inner. Where did the... There we go. I don't need a massive area, because if I recall, the trees don't go anywhere. So in the meantime, let me grab some more pots. Okay. So what do I need? I need a PalmTree-Holedigger. And I'll just copy that. Change you to use the inner. Don't horizontal or vertical. Neither of them fit. Yeah, let's go to vertical. Okay, and I'll call you a PalmTree-Holedigger, and off you go. Please go dig some holes. Then I will need a PalmTree-CoconutPlanter. Now this guy is going to need, I might have to seed it, pardon the pun, first by just planting some myself. The PalmTree-CoconutPlanter can just come and fetch a coconut from the storage and find a hole to plant in. And if I'm not mistaken, his work will be short-lived because the trees will not go away. If hands are empty, do that. Just repeat forever, please. Okay. I don't actually think I need this many trees, now that I think about it. You know what? Let me just change this. I'm going to change this to alternating. Yeah, we don't need a lot of trees. So that one is going to be a weird one just standing out. That's fine. So the coconut planter, the Holedigger, then I've got a need for a PalmTree-Basher. And I don't have an example that I can copy from, so let's just create a new one. Grab mallet. If your hands are empty. And yeah, it's gonna take a while to finish, so let me put you over there for now. Put the mallet down, bring you, and then I'll just do a PalmTree coconuts to storage. And I can fake it by just stealing one of these. You keep going, dropping one over there, and my coconut storage. I'm going to say, find yourself a coconut in this area, in that outside area. Okay. And do that until your hands are full, please, and take it to the storage forever, and do that until your hands are empty. Done. Okay. So the one, is this done? Awesome. Okay, so the PalmTree-Basher, he needs to, get a mallet, and oh, I don't think that one is finished growing yet. Oh, can I? Why can't I bash you? Maybe he's not fully grown yet. Okay, let's have a look and see what I can do. One moment. Okay, there we go. So a fully grown palm tree, there's one more stage for it to be in, where you can see this one has a coconut attached to it. So now I can show the PalmTree-Basher, go look for a palm tree to bash, and the inner area, sure, and do that for, no, don't do that forever. Only do that No. Do until that is full. I don't want to have butts hanging around. Oh, well, I don't want to have coconuts just lying all over the ground. If there's nowhere for the coconuts to get stored. Wait, come back here. You can use my mallet. Here you go. So what are you doing? Oh, you want to go and plant? Okay. I think just to speed things up a little bit, this guy needs to go to storage even if his hands are not full. Just to give this guy... There we go. Just to give this guy some space. Okay, perfect. So there we go. Now we have a palm tree forest. That means this guy I can stop. In fact, I can make you just come here. Drop everything you're doing. Or drop everything you've got in your hands and... There we go, done. So then I no longer need that. Oh. Yep, that can stay there. And there we go. I can move, I suppose, well, I won't move the storage. But there we go. A coconut farm. After we kickstarted the coconut with bulrush and tree seeds. Yep. There we go. This will grow over time. I might choose to change the whole configuration to be vertical stripes. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how it goes. But there we go. Everything you ever wanted to know about coconuts in Autonauts. That is the end of the episode. My name is Newt. Thank you very much for watching the Custard experience. Please come back for the next episode. I'll see you then. See ya.